First, the highlights. Lagos State Governor inaugurates middle-level fresh food hub in Mushin. Nigerian Medical Association threatens industrial action over salary review, issues January 31 deadline. On the foreign scene, World Health Organization condemns Gaza hospital destruction. And in sport, Okpayori Adeshoku emerge winners at National Badminton Classics in Lagos. Now the details. I am Dele Agadumo. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has inaugurated a middle-level fresh food hub in Idioro, Mushin area of the state, with a pledge to replicate the same in Agege, Ajah, and Abule Ado next year. In his keynote address at the event, Governor Sanwo-Olu explained that the project is in line with the food transformation agenda to tackle the challenges of farm produce storage, which often results in wastage of food and resources by farmers. The governor, who noted that the project is also an offshoot of the present administration's 5-year food storage roadmap, said the state government is on the right path to meet 40% of the state's food needs by 2027, thereby enhancing food security, preservation, and presentation.
Middle-level agro-produce hub will pave the way for the modernization, the reorganization, and the presentation of a state-of-the-art data-driven food and agri systems where we'll bring both players and actors in the marketing chain to interact freely in a hub like this. This will also address the prevailing market challenges of inadequate infrastructure, food shortages, high degree of fragmentation, standardization.
Earlier, Commissioner for Agriculture, Abisola Olusoya, explained that the middle-level fresh food hub is an attempt by the state government to simplify food distribution, ensure consumers get fresh food items at reasonable prices in a safe and conducive environment.
This is the right way to go for us as a country to ensure that food security is taken care of. Food security is not only about producing. If you do not take care of the market angle of it, which is what Lagos is to the rest of Nigeria, being the commercial nerve center, taking care of 60% of commerce.
Chairman, Mushin Local Government Area, Emmanuel Bamigboye, commended Governor Sanwo-Olu's commitment to grassroots projects such as the Fresh Food Hub, which will reduce vulnerability of food shortages and drive down the prices of farm produce.
Mr. Babajide Sanwo-Olu's administration has made a giant stride in the area of agriculture. With the commissioning of this agro-hub today, there will be a great encouragement in global food processing business, enhancement of employment opportunity for youth in agriculture sector due to high demand of consumer food products, and it will also bring economic development to Mushin and its environment.
The lawmaker representing Mushin Federal Constituency, Oluwatoyin Fayinka, and the Iyaloja of Mushin, Toybat Borokini, in their goodwill messages, commended the Sanwo-Olu administration for its efforts in ensuring food security and urged other local government administrators to provide enabling environment for the replication of such projects in their domains. The event was attended by wife of the governor, Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu, Deputy Governor Obafemi Hamzat and his wife, Oluremi, Head of Service Bode Agoro, traditional and religious leaders, farmers, marketmen and women, consumers, among others. Meanwhile, Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has announced the Lagos State Market Trader Money Scheme, targeted at providing circa to marketmen and women plying their trades in the state. Governor Sanwo-Olu, who made the announcement at inauguration of the middle-level fresh food hub in Idioro Mushin area of the state, explained that the scheme targets 15,000 beneficiaries in the pilot phase with 50,000 naira support fund. The governor noted that each of the local government areas will submit 250 beneficiaries from their local markets, including barracks markets and riverine markets, to ensure effective coverage.
You can imagine somebody that is selling fruits. The total sale of what is on our shop is about 40,000. A 50,000 additional that we're going to give will immediately increase, the amount that is available for that market woman to be able to have the means, to be able to trade more, to be able to generate enough revenue, and to be able to build a sustainable life for our family.
Governor Sanwo-Olu also said the scheme is to be coordinated by the Commissioner for Agriculture, Abisola Olusanya, and local government administrators and chairmen. In a bid to ensure smooth and seamless traffic for Lagosians during the festive season and beyond, officials of the Lagos State Traffic Management Authority, LASMA, in conjunction with relevant security agencies, have impounded another 78 containerized trucks illegally parked on High Bridge by Lily Pond inward Apapa and Sifax axis of Ijoro Lokma. LASMA Director, Public Affairs and Enlightenment Department, Adebayo Taufik, in a press statement said the operation, which was led by the General Manager, Olalikon Bakariuki, will be continuous with zero tolerance to indiscriminate parking and impediments in the axis. He called on motorists to take possession of the road and not hesitate to inform LASMA of any broken down or abandoned trailer or truck via the agency hotlines 081 0056 5860 and 081 2992 8490. Lagos State Government has officially launched and disseminated comprehensive guidelines concerning state-funded procurement of family planning commodities. Developed in alignment with the national guidelines for state-funded procurement of family planning commodities, the document highlights stakeholder responsibilities throughout the procurement journey. The document, in collaboration with the United Nations Population Fund, UNFPA, highlights and underscores the pivotal roles of stakeholders involved in the acquisition process of these vital resources. During the document's launch, Special Advisor to the State Governor on Health, Kemi Oguyemi, emphasized the importance of this initiative. Oguyemi reiterated that family planning remains a crucial strategy for achieving a nation's health and development goals, aligning with the Sustainable Development Goals by 2030. Now to the rest of the stories. The Nigerian Medical Association, NMA, has given the federal government till January 31, 2024 to meet its demand or risk industrial action in the health sector. President of the NMA, Uche Ojima, who issued the ultimatum after the association's National Executive Council meeting in Abuja, asked the government to implement the upward review of the consolidated medical salary structure. Ojima stated that the association cannot guarantee industrial harmony after the ultimatum if the government fails to meet its demands. He also urged the government to implement the newly approved accruement allowance with arrears from June 2022. According to him, the association does not have a direction about when all the allowances would be implemented despite its approval on June 1, 2023. The Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, NNPCL, has reiterated that the end of December timeline for mechanical completion of the Port Harcourt Refinery Company remains sacrosanct. NNPC Chief Communications Officer Olufemi Shineye, who made this known, maintained that nothing has changed. Shineye had on November 6, 2023, assured that the NNPCL was optimistic about the completion of the rehabilitation this month. He said owing to the assurance the contractors gave, nothing had so far altered the completion date. A wife of the president, Oluremi Tinubu, says learning and education are veritable weapons in the fight against terrorism and criminality by individuals and communities. Mrs. Tinubu stated this at the State House Presidential Villa when she received 4 of the 5 rescued Federal University Dutsinma students. She assured the rescued girls of the federal government's commitment and that of the Renewed Hope Initiative (RHI) to support them psychologically and with their education as they begin their healing after more than 70 days in captivity. Mrs. Tinubu noted that it's imperative that their experience does not hinder their educational pursuits and career interests. Each rescued girl received a scholarship grant of 1 million naira and a brand new laptop from the Renewed Hope Initiative, an initiative of the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Now to foreign news. The World Health Organization, WHO, has denounced the effective destruction of the Kamal Adwan Hospital in the north of Gaza. The WHO noted that at least 8 patients had died. Head of WHO, Tedros Ghebreyesus, in a post on X, said among the deceased patients was a 9-year-old child. His statement came as the Israeli army pulled out of the hospital after an operation lasting several days, claiming it had been used as a command and control center by Hamas. All healthcare facilities in the Gaza Strip have been hit hard by the bombardments and ground invasion launched by Israel following Hamas's unprecedented attack on October 7, which according to Israeli figures resulted in 1,140 deaths, mostly civilians, and the capture of around 240 hostages. And our sports men's singles champion, Anoluwapo Okpeyori, defeated Victor Ikechukwu 2-1 in the final to win the 3rd Ikoyi Club National Men and Women Badminton Classics in Lagos. The country's top 36 players were invited for the championship based on their national rankings. The women's singles title was won by former African champion Dorcas Adeshokun, who defeated Sofiat Obanishola 2-0 in the final. And that ends our news at 10. Just before we go, speed thrills but kills. Please do not drive beyond specified speed limits. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms: X, formerly Twitter, Lagos Traffic 961, Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Watch us live on Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. On YouTube, subscribe and watch all our previous programs and news on our channel, Traffic Radio 961. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration constructed watchtowers with alarm bells and perimeter fences in model colleges? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. To end the news, join the highlights of the major stories. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has inaugurated a middle-level fresh food hub in Idioro, Mushin area of the state, with a pledge to replicate the same in Agege, Ajah and Abule Ado next year. The Nigerian Medical Association has given the federal government till January 31, 2024 to meet its demand or risk industrial action in the health sector. We also told you that the World Health Organization has denounced the effective destruction of the Kamal Adwan Hospital